happen. But, you know. Obviously, there's so much flexibility on the last 2 picks here for FNATIC ONIC. I wonder if that's like, if they, if they really meant for it to happen. But right now, for the mid, oh, look at that guy. I haven't seen
CC
in a while. Yeah.
CC's there. You got Aurora now. Good choices because I'm actually surprised because FNATIC was the ones that banned out the heroes I was thinking they would go for, the Vexana and the Lilia.
Yeah.
They go the Aurora instead. And that could also just kind of help them in slowing down, obviously, no pun intended, by freezing the lineup here of Smart Omega and trying to, again, we're talking about the timers for both these teams. And for FNATIC ONIC, they know that traditionally they want to be able to end games faster, at this point, especially against a team like Smart Omega. But with this last pick, what is this going to be for Smart Omega, knowing that they're down to, is it going to be the mid lane option?
Ah, there it
fair
is.
Miss. Okay.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. Like, you were talking about vitality, durability, whatever.
Game number 1. Smart Omega versus the undefeated Kings. So far, coming into week number 3, FNATIC ONIC Philippines. And I've seen you, Leo. You're already celebrating. Care to explain why?
If y'all know, you know. I have a romance with Bane! Ukir gets her on first blood. What happened? Oh, he did pull the Purify, but there was just way too much damage. Just pure damage output from FNATIC ONIC to start.
A lot of CC coming in from Super Prince and Brusco, and that's the poke you don't want, but Brusco expended his flicker there. Andorio anticipated this, but very aggressive plays coming in from FNATIC! Oh! King Kong with 1 Lycan pounce to bring 1 member again, Andoryu.
And he gets another. Really not much in terms of mobility, not yet here early on for Smart Omega. And now FNATIC ONIC Philippines up by about 2,000. One more time in mid! What's going on?
Talk about first blood kills. For me, all those 4 kills are first blood kills because of how fast they were executed.
In the span of about 20 seconds, Smart Omega conceded not just the first blood on Ukir, they gave up 3 more across the map and then back on Ukir.
Imagine we were just catching our breath right after a kill. They already got another one. Imagine how Omega feels with the pressure FNATIC is putting onto them. Again, you would expect that they could actually play this aggressive. They have the Ruby Gold lane, so they don't have to take care or care about Keller in his own lane. And apart from that, the pokes coming in from the mid trio is just too much for them to handle, despite Andoryu having this Bane. And looking back, Andoryu, this is the second time actually Andoryu used this. The first one was when he was up against Blacklist as they get the turtle there. I thought it was just a deny pick against MP the King, but this time they're showing that they really know how to use this Bane.
Bane is a very specific kind of hero that you got to be prepared to use. And here I got to tell you now, not a good spot to be in if you're a damage-centric, relatively immobile hero, just like Bane. Deadly catch thrown out. Not going to be enough to secure the orange buff here. King Kong gets the steal.
So, as a Bane user, when would you say that Andoryu can actually reach his power spike? It's going to be on the mid game or the late game, or is it supposed to be early game?
No. At this point, he's going to have to wait till about the 8-9 minute mark when he's got like 2 solid items. That's it. And that's only if Smart Omega can protect themselves. Because Bane's power spike only really starts if you have a solid front line and you either overtake the opponents in damage, or you just push out of your mind. Like, that's one of the main reasons why Bane is strong in certain lineups, is because when a Bane has its eyes on objectives, I'm talking turrets, turtles, lords, it's very hard to counter.
Automatic, he catches any objective that glazes his eyes. And again, looking back, FNATIC ONIC has been winning their games very fast, 13 minutes, 14 minutes in. And for Omega, they prefer the late game. So if you're saying that the 9-minute spark coming in from Andoryu will ensue during the 9-minute mark, maybe it's okay for Omega.
Just maybe, and that is if, again, caveats, they protect themselves. Yeah. Looking at Ryota and Jome as well, the side laners for Smart Omega, this is going to be tough. Look at this, Jome! He knows there's 2, 3, maybe 4 all around them. Now he knows for sure. They're looking for the sandwich play. Big J, how are you going to get out of this? I'm offended. Going through with the dash of destruction, and he gets taken out. Serving one up to Brusco. Kirk here, going 2v1 across the map. It's coast to coast. FNATIC ONIC in control.
You would expect FNATIC ONIC to make a cross-map play onto the bottom lane, but Kirk standing his own. He's really going up against two members, unbothered, still cutting the lanes of the XP lane. So 4.1k gold lead for FNATIC. They were able to get the first turtle, setting their eyes now for the second one. Not a great start for Omega.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, really I'm sugarcoating things at this point.
I mean, you got to be real with the barangay, man. At this point, it's looking dire. It is desperate.
Okay, I just saw
5 minutes in?
I just saw Andoryu pick up Sky Piercer. For you, is that good at this point, knowing that you're 0-1-0?
No, I wouldn't say. But again, I think what he's looking for is a spike at 8 and then go from there. Maybe he wants to power farm heroes, but at this point, only Omega knows what Omega's thinking. Because FNATIC ONIC, 5k ahead, approaching 6, one more turtle to go. I think it's best for FNATIC ONIC to just, for Smart Omega to accept the fact that FNATIC ONIC will just walk away with everything.
Like
so they just protect themselves.
Yeah, like what they say in the Filipino desk, tiis pogi, or wait for your turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa! Call it handsome patience. They catch one. Brusco with the answer. Implosion. He gets popped by Ryota. I'm offended. Onto this Phobius. Wow. There's another realm. Protect him. The deadly catch the answer back. Not enough chunkiness on Ryota. He ain't thick. Not that thick. One more on Kirk. Ukir gets the kill. Chaknu gonna fall here. King Kong goes a hunting. And he's eating good.
Finally, Omega has an answer. A lot of credit coming in from Ukir with a clutch Nether Realm to buy time as much as possible.
King Kong gets another. How about some crabs for dinner? Oh no, Joe! Big J gets frozen down. He couldn't let it go. I don't know what he was thinking, man. Again, he's a marksman. He does have the DHS, but in the face of an Aurora, this wasn't going to fly.
I don't know what Omega, FNATIC ONIC's thinking. I also don't know what you're thinking. Why'd you let it go?
You don't have to know! Ukir pops the Purify. Walks away. All right, so signs of life from Omega. They're still showing FNATIC ONIC that you can't walk away with everything, that we will fight back when we're up against the corner.
Chaknu?
Oh, here we go. Spear Destruction in. Jome catches the angle. Kelra in trouble. Frigid Breath spent up already. There's a Sacred Hammer looking for an implosion. Can they find it? Down goes Brusco. Kirk pops the Vengeance. Can he walk away? Infernal Pursuit looking for a dash. I dare you to press it. NetherRealm wrapping up. And there is an I'm offended. There's a jump. Looking for the pop. Ryota goes down. King Kong eats him up. One more target. Jome down to a fifth of his health. Super Prince standing guard. Asserts dominance. Checks the bush. Let's go.
8.1k gold lead for FNATIC after a 1-for-1 exchange. And after all that action, it's just the third turtle. Props to Brusco though. When Chaknu casted that conceal, he's not afraid to cast the implosion just to delay the momentum of Omega. Bought enough time for King Kong coming in from the bottom lane as he take down the bottom lane turret to go in with the Lycan Pounce. A kill onto Ryota. So right now, everything's falling into place for FNATIC. This is why they're undefeated. They're unfazed. Even if you're going up against Smart Omega, you know that this team has a lot in their bag. Again, they've used Hanzo, a lot of different kinds of heroes. But even up against a Bane that you'd expect they had to have a hard time dealing with, up until this point, it's not bothering FNATIC ONIC.
Not at all. FNATIC ONIC Philippines. Oh. Going for the steal here. Whoa. Catches Jome! Collateral damage! They just wanted the orange! You had to give the gold!
Wow. I mean, at this point, if you're Omega, it's like you have, what do you call that? You can't go outside your house. Quarantine. The barangay is quarantined right now.
They're trapped in, man. They're trapped in. This is Attack on Titan Season 1 where all 3 walls are still up. This is dire. 10,000, 11,000 now, popping these holy shields up top. FNATIC ONIC, they're applying the oomph.
The oomph.
Unmatched aggression.
Unmatched.
No, it's
Okay. Unmatched aggression for FNATIC. Right now, 30 seconds before the Lord spawns here. And this is what the panel was saying a while ago, that when it comes to the 9-minute mark of any game, it's always FNATIC ONIC's game. Apart from the map control that they've established, statistics-wise, their gold lead is unmatched, is unparalleled. And looking at the gold lead right now, as we approach the 9-minute mark, 10.8k. A while ago, it was 11k.
I think they're just slowing down. They're respecting the possibility that maybe, just maybe, Okir gets a couple items. Andoryu would like to check what he's got so far. Ryota building himself some warrior boots. Because again, right now, King Kong, Kirk, and even Keller, I would assume Keller is getting there.
All the case.
Deals a lot of damage. Super Friends 3, 0, and 4, forget about it. Omega can't even come in. Now this Lord right here is going to have to be free. Smart Omega can only hope to even try to contest. Now, looking at the defense, looking at the base, wave clear, I'd give Smart Omega out of 5, maybe a 3.
3.
Because
3.
they have the Fire Mist, they
Deadly
have
Catch.
the Bane, and that's about it.
Maybe the Chak too, maybe the Edith with the Primal Wrath or Earth Shatter. But
That means you'd have to spend your kit.
yes,
You
just
wanna use that to punish.
just to clear out the minions, Omega has to give up a lot. And looking at the items,
Sky Piercer War Axe, DHS Corrosion. This is bad, man. 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Jome doesn't even have his Trinity
even
yet.
a kill.
Yeah, he's medium J.
So it's at this point, I think it's small J.
Hey. All right.
The caps lock is broken. No capital J, no big J for Omega as Lord approaches here in the middle
Brusco
lane.
coming in with an implosion. The answer back. The deadly catch. Another M already spent up. Brusco with the conceal away.
King Kong.
Mortality pop. Ukir's down. Double kill for King Kong. Ukir respawns. The defense of a lifetime. Smart Omega holding through. Bottom lane inhibitor is down. I'm offended by Kelra. Big J taken down. His former teammate. Now sworn enemy. Down goes Ryota as well. 3 for 1, the current trades. It's a bare base for the barangay.
But FNATIC ONIC will still display discipline here. They know that the comeback potential of Omega is still there. They're gonna wait to regroup. They're gonna wait for Brusco. But wait, I think they're just waiting for the minions instead.
It's possible, man.
Possible to end.
It's possible.
2 seconds before Jome gets in.
Ryota coming through. FNATIC ONIC ever so disciplined. Hey, they have unmatched aggression, able to apply so much pressure. That's what the ump was all about.
The ump
In case you're wondering, and the thousands at home as well.
matched
Aggression and pressure.
aggression and I like
Silent
that.
A.
Silent
It's French.
Silent A.
11 and a half minutes in. I think FNATIC ONIC Philippines have to win after this Lord. If after this Lord, Smart Omega still standing, great chance that maybe Omega kicks in a Omega timers.
Yeah. Again, 18-minute mark. You know it's Omega's game. Who could forget what happened during Aurora versus Smart Omega? The amazing 2,000 IQ play from the high-loss Chaknu, wherein he diverted the attentions of the minions just to give Big J some time to clear and eventually do a one-way push, a comeback win up against Aurora. So FNATIC ONIC, they know that the capabilities of Omega are there. They're just gonna wait first for the second Lord. Honestly, they have no reason to risk a push right now without the Lord with the lead that they established.
20 seconds, waiting that long, or looking for a flicker hard play off of Brusco.
Or even Kelra.
Rather not. Or Kelra, sure. But battle spell cooldown will dictate that they wait for the Lord, as they should. But this should open up a window for maybe Omega to build their Trinities, build their first 3 core items.
Yeah.
And with that, this is an enhanced Lord spawning in the upper quarter. And Smart Omega is cleaning house. Like, this is a lot of golden XP, like, in perspective, right?
Yeah, and at this point, as the game progresses, the Ukir's ultimate, the Netherrealm, gets more important. It becomes more important, more crucial. And since FNATIC ONIC doesn't have the Valentina, Omega can eventually out-sustain the burst potential of FNATIC ONIC, even if they're the ones who first set up with the clash.
And I can imagine that, the sweet, sweet amount of gold that Smart Omega will score, hoping that maybe it's on Jome, on Andoryu. Hell, even if it's on Ukir, that would mean a lot for the barangay.
Super.
So that should snap this gold lead, possibly in half, maybe a third. Lord spawns in mid. Let's see the defense.
But in 13 minutes and 30 seconds, FNATIC still leads, holds a 14.6k gold lead. Lord marching in the middle lane. It's going to take a lot of defense coming in from the barangay to extend this game, but Brusco with the conceal.
Looking for the flank. Chaknu goes in, gets hit with the I'm offended, taken down just as quickly, and that's it. The base has been overloaded with damage as the Super Fam takes game 1.